First leg of the place accumulator, and it's a good start for the guys out there. Number one, final occasion. Absolutely relished every inch of the trip this afternoon. Another good ride from Chase Majan. Good training feed from Jeff Woodruff. Well done to Mr. Shaw as well. Good to have his colours back in the winner's enclosure. Chase, thank you very much for the transparency. I know that I spoke to you on Saturday, and you gave us all the confidence needed. You weren't worried one bit about the trip, and I think stayed all day.
Yeah, that's not anything you had to worry about, obviously, because of the man handicap, giving horses weight. But, the horse was a pretty straightforward race. That second, got going a bit early because last time I rode him, he sort of hits a flat point halfway through the straight. And today I got him riding early, and he fought them off, so nice win.
And based on today's performance, I don't think he'll stop you?
Hopefully, because I think he's still a big baby. He looks around, he's still very green. And just well done to the whole team, to Woodruff team, and well done to Mr. Shaw.
Chase, just from your side quickly, I know that you would have had a better look at the computer form. Anything that the guys must include?
Corsair Cruiser for Mr. Soma will be right there. I don't think it's the best bunch there, so I think he'll be in the fighting lineup. And then my filly latest Starlight Temptress must have a big chance.
Super, thanks very much and well done.
Thank you.
Well done to Chase Majan. The Gov, good to have you on course. Haven't seen you for quite some time. I know that we're chatting off air. We've both come down with a bit of flu. You've overcome yours. I'm still nursing it. But back to this individual, nice horse in the making.
Look, I'm very pleased. Actually, I'm very relieved, Brandon, because, I was getting a little bit despondent with him because, he's beautifully bred. I mean, he's a full brother to Do You Remember? And she was a little star, ran 3rd of July. So I was thinking, well, God, he's got to be better than this, But he was messing around, and we actually put blinkers on him at home because he was, stubborn to go to work and wouldn't work and lots of little quirks. And I just said to Chase actually before scratching, I said, why don't we just pull the blinkers off and let him, leave him alone and just see what he wants to do. And yeah, I must say, well-ridden Chase. It looked pretty easy, but he's not so easy because he sort of hits flat spots still in the race. But Brandon, when they stay, and I think that's always an advantage. You feel like with a guy like this, you feel the further the better possibly, and. No, I don't think he'll stop here because I think he's a little horse and he hasn't really, matured properly yet. Even though he's 4, he hasn't fully furnished. And I think he will definitely have a little bit more to offer.
Back at home, Mr. Woodruff, temperament-wise, is he nice and relaxed? Because I was watching him in the parade ring and he almost has to be pulled around.
Yeah, he's a funny little horse. He wasn't nice and relaxed at track to start with. He was difficult, stubborn, but pretty easy in the stable. And he's had quite a lot of physiotherapy done on his back, and he now accepts that well. So no, he's not a difficult horse, but he's a character,
And of course, Davy Shaw, great man to train for. Certainly one of the gentlemen in the game.
Yeah, a character too. Davey, I'm sure he'll be watching. He's at work. He actually wanted to be here. He couldn't get away. But well done, Dave. It's lovely to get off the board for you for the season. And, I hope he's got a bright season to come because he's got some beautiful horses.
Last question. Anything from your side? I know Starlight Temptress back over a trip that she's won before.
Yeah, look, she's a temperamental thing, and Chase gets on very well with her. So we're not going to fight with her. If they go very quick and he can place her, that's nice. If they don't, she might end up leading. But she would have a chance. I think like an obvious chance. And Blanco's Blanco. He's been largely disappointing. This will possibly be his last start before PE. Well, it will be, because if he doesn't win, he's going, and if he does win, he's going. So we're obviously love to get him on the board for James and Mike, but more likely to run a place than winner, knowing Blanco, and it's a maiden handicap, so it's not he's not exactly well weighted.
Always great to have you on course, Mr. Woodruff, and even better when it's in the winner's enclosure, so congratulations.
Thanks, Brendan. All the best.
Well done to Mr. Woodruff. Great to have the Gov on course. Absolute gentleman, always willing to chat to us, always willing to be open and honest with the punting public, and great to see those colours back in the winner's enclosure as well, that being of Mr. Davy Shaw. So he'll be tuned in. Shout out to you, and I'm sure shots on you later as well. So well done to Mr. David Shaw. The 4-year-old son of Silvano has really hit the line running, and I think it's a good way to start the PA for the guys out there.
Comes up 2,400 metres. They stand to attention and they sent on their way. Good start for them here. Short skirt flirt, smart deal. Voodoo round horses. Final occasion hugs the rail. Floribunda is racing about 3 lengths off them in the early stages. Then came Poppycock and Grey Street, and Left Hook is the trailer at the back end, and about 5 or 6 lengths off them as they head over the road and approach the 2,000-metre starting position. And Short Skirt Flirt has gone on about 1.5 lengths clear. Voodoo in second. Final Occasion is third. Floribunda is back in fourth, and then came Smart